Hey guys, it's Scorpion Goddess with Tarot of the Week. We're on my floor again. And we're going to be doing the week of today the 9th up until 10, 11, 12, the 16th. So I have a few announcements that I want to make that have to do with what's happening this week for everybody. First one is today's the last day of Mercury being retrograde. It's going direct tomorrow on the 10th, which is really exciting. And then also today on the 9th, we have a super full moon in Virgo. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time this week to make the video. I was really busy and caught up with a lot of other things going on. And so there will be no full supermoon video in Virgo, unfortunately. But I will still be doing Tarot of the Week. And through my tarot reading, you can still have an idea of what to expect, even from what this full moon is going to be helping you release, and what to expect for this week just in general. I also wanted to give a shout out to an old friend of mine from high school. She makes all these like makeup videos, and she did a Mercury retrograde palette from Huda Beauty and gave me a shout out in that because of my astrology videos, which I thought was really cute. So I think you guys should definitely check her out. Her name is Tina, Tina, and then Blow, Blow. She's just down on I was gonna say Instagram, on YouTube. I follow her. I'm subscribed. I think you guys should subscribe as well. Let's see. Okay, and another announcement I wanted to make is I'm offering March predictions. I don't know if I put this in my last video, but I am offering March predictions. It is a 20-minute live reading for $25, and it's what you should expect to see what's happening with you personally for the month of March, what's going on. Other services I provide, you can find in the link down below on my Facebook page. You go on there, you click a service, set up an appointment that way. You should also check me out on Instagram, follow me on there. I post daily with funny astrology, tarot memes, witch memes, and I also post a lot of information too about spiritual awakenings, and so it's a mix of all of like positive things along with funny stuff too. And as well, my Etsy store, I will leave a link down below for where to, like the link to find me for my Etsy store for where you can purchase handmade products that I make myself. With that being said, let's get to this Tarot of the Week. As always, we're going to start with Aries and end with Pisces, because Aries is the very beginning in astrology and Pisces is the last sign in astrology. So, let's see. Woo! What should Aries expect for this week? What is going on with Aries this week? All right, Aries. You guys have, let me come up here. So Aries, you have Page of Pentacles and Two of Wands. So Two of Wands represents Aries. So this is big Aries energy going on. And it seems like you guys are starting something new this week. A whole new beginning for Aries. So you guys are starting off this week very fresh, brand new. And it looks like it's going to be some money investments happening as well. You're going to be just really sparking something that you've been passionate about. You're going to be like getting towards this project that you've been like really excited about, it seems like this week. I really see like this full moon is going to really highly impact Aries as well today, because if you notice in both of these cards, there's two full moon. There's a full moon in this one and a full moon in this video. This one. And this guy right here, he's holding the world in his hand, and this guy is catching something, but pentacles have to represent money. So it looks like you guys are really like very driven this week. High Aries energy, big time. And you guys are using that driven energy that you have and really going towards making things happen, money moves, creating something new, this project you've been putting off for a while. You may even start working with somebody or tapping into like using a lot of young energetic energy. You may even start working out this week as well. But I see like just a lot of like energy putting out there. So I really see like exercising is a really big thing too this week. So I think some Aries are going to be starting some type of like new, maybe you're starting like a new exercise class or something like that, a new sport you're going to be doing. But I see a lot of high energy, physical energy, and like a new creative project kind of happening for Aries this week. So this is going to be a really good week for Aries. All right, next we have Taurus. And I know I write it in the description below, but please listen out for your sun, rising, and moon sign in this, because they all somehow tie together with your reading. So it's always very important to listen to all three of those when it comes to tarot readings, or at least mine, for when I go over each sign. All right, so Taurus, what should Taurus expect for this week? What's going on with Taurus this week? Taurus, what's going on with you guys this week? Knight of Wands. So you guys are doing a lot of observing this week. You're watching things happen around you. You're watching a lot of observations. You're kind of seeing things from the out, like you're just watching. You're paying attention to your surroundings this week, and you're really watching out for how people are that are really like in your like a lot of it has to do with work. You're really observing and paying attention to people around you at work. Somebody's been kind of finicky with you lately or giving you the cold shoulder, you've noticed. So you're kind of taking a step back from this person and watching them and seeing like what it is about them and why they've been being the way they are. So let me pull out one more card for you guys. But it seems like there's been somebody that's like kind of at work, like somebody's been giving you the cold shoulder, being like distant or acting funny towards you, and you're like, why? What's up with this? What's going on? So this week it's like you're kind of just watching this person, trying to figure out like what is their problem? Why are they acting the way they act towards you? Yeah. So this person might be somebody younger than you. This person might be someone that looks up to you, someone younger than you. Or it might even be like a brand new love interest. Maybe you were kind of crushing on somebody at your job as well, but it seems like they've been acting kind of funny towards you. So you're really going to just be watching and paying attention to them this week to figure out what's going on. It's not saying why they're being the way they are. It's talking about you and how you're viewing them. You view them as like immature. Or they're being immature. That's weird. I don't know. Like, let me clarify one more. Like, I'm gonna get some clarification on this right now for Taurus. Let me clarify. That's too many. No. We're not gonna clarify with 4 cards for a general reading. Okay. Fine. We'll clarify with 2. Yeah, so another thing that's going on with Taurus, besides that, is you're taking a lot of action towards creating something new. So there's a lot of creation going on this week for like Aries, and it looks like Taurus as well. It looks like you guys are taking action and stepping into creating some type of something new. You're creating something new. What that is only you know, Taurus, but you're really stepping into creating something new, as well as observing this person that's been acting kind of funny towards you at your workplace. I see that. So Taurus is really stepping in and taking action towards creating something new. This is a magician, so that means creativity. You're creating magic. You're manifesting something into your life. You're taking action towards it. Maybe you've been meditating lately, like manifesting something. Now, this week, Taurus, you're physically taking the action to create this new thing. That's what's going on with Taurus this week. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, Cancer Moon. What is going on? Oh. All right, then. So Cancer's being very highly influenced by the King of Wands. And it seems like this week you guys are really just focusing on work. Big time. Very focused on work this week for Cancers. It seems like you've been like something that you've been very passionate about is now like kind of you're watching it unfold in front of your eyes this week, and you're very like work driven again this week. I feel like last week I was talking about you guys being work driven. Maybe not, but I feel like I was. Let me clarify. King of Wands. Why is this here for Cancer? Yeah, Knight of Swords. So this looks like you guys definitely took action towards some type of thing, or you're taking action this week when it comes to work. It's like this week is really big on taking action and creating something new. And for Cancer, you guys are taking action towards your work that you've been very passionate about, and you're just kind of like watching it now unfold in front of you. Like you're gonna be like having to knock on people's doors, reach out to people. You're going to be reaching out to people as well. I see too, it sounds like I'm all over the place with this reading, because I'm saying like you put all like this work in, and now you're watching it unfold in front of you, but at the same time as you're watching things kind of unfold in front of you, you're having to like step out also and like go door to door, reach out to people. Maybe you're going to be posting a lot on social media about this work thing, something that you've been working on. There's going to be a lot of like, hey, I've been doing this. Now, you're doing things as like posting on social media about whatever this is that you've been creating, or your work. Your work has to do with your work. And, yeah, that's really what I'm getting. You're taking action when it comes to like posting online, reaching out to people. Like you're starting to share this thing that you've kind of been working on the side in the quiet. Like people know a little bit about it, but now this week you're being more vocal on like, this is what's been going on and I need your help and blah blah blah. That's what's really going on, is like networking. That's it. Networking. That's really what's going on, because you've been doing all the behind the scenes stuff, right? And now that you've done the behind the scenes stuff, this is when you're kind of sit back and watching like, okay, now this is what I'm going to do, and reach out to these people to get me to go into the next step with my work. That's what's going on with Cancer this week. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, Gemini Moon. Woo! Shit. Alright, what's going on with... Why is this... Sometimes my cards flip around backwards. Alright. Why is... I was gonna say, why is Gemini here? What is going on with Gemini this week? Okay. Ooh. Gemini. Pregnant. Gemini's getting pregnant this week. Or you are creating something new, not just the life of somebody. If you are a guy and you have a Gemini, like, wife, girlfriend, whatever, you're going to be getting her pregnant this week. If you are a Gemini woman, you will be getting pregnant this week. Another thing, too, with Geminis is you're creating something new. You're giving birth to, like, maybe you just bought a house and you're like, this is my baby. Or, you know, you have like this business you're launching and it's like it's your baby. So there's something brand new life that's coming in, or having some type of big announcement happening this week too for Gemini. Let's see, let's clarify. Yeah, you're gonna be on the move this week too, Gemini. Making moves, traveling as well. Yeah, I see Gemini just making a lot of moves this week, traveling, headstrong. It's gonna be a good week for Gemini, and a lot of just new things coming in, whether that's you getting pregnant or you're having a baby, or you're having some type of like renewal of like you're renewing your business, making a new business. But there's going to be a lot of traveling for Geminis this week as well. Maybe you're going on a business trip too, to like really make this thing of yours like boom. So you're going to be traveling a lot this week, more traveling in the car than anything else. Let me pull one more card for Gemini. I feel like I need to pull one more for you guys for this week. Two of Cups, and this is also going to be a great week for Gemini romantically. So yeah, definitely somebody is getting pregnant. Definitely, yep. Oh yeah. Gemini is definitely getting pregnant this week. Or you are getting a Gemini woman pregnant, but that is definitely like romantically great week. Great week for making a new baby, having a baby, and definitely lots of traveling. All right. Let's move on to Leo. Leo sun, rising, moon. What's going on with Leos this week? All right. Okay, so you got reversed Nine of Swords and reverse. What is that? Seven of Cups? Yeah, reverse Seven of Cups. So you're really sticking to, if it was upside, you'd be like avoiding your reality and stuff. But this week, you're really taking like, you're out of this like fantasy, and you're like, all right, this is reality, and this is what I need to take care of this week. And you are not with Nine of Swords. Right side up would be talking about like anxiety, depression, like you're stuck mentally, but you're like, don't have time for this. You're on a positive move with like just getting things done, and you have your mindset, tunnel vision set. And this week is like you're just not with the bullshit. You don't have excuses. You're not for dealing with people that have excuses. You're very driven this week, and you're just like, gotta take care of this, gotta take care of that. This is what's happening this week for me. So you're very driven, and you're just sticking to reality. You don't have time to listen to people's nonsense or anything like that. Let's clarify as well. Too many cards to clarify. Let's clarify. Whoop! Okay. These two came out. I'll just take these. Yeah, so Ace of Pentacles, definitely. You're not with the bullshit. You're out making money moves this week. You do not have time for excuses, emotional stuff. Like, you're so focused. You're in reality. You don't have time to be like, oh, I'm feeling this type of way. You're not dealing with that. You have tunnel vision, focused mindset on money, and you're stepping into Page of Wands. So you're really stepping into this like fresh, new, young, youthful Leo energy is coming through big time, but you're making money moves, and you are just focused this week. So this is a good week for Leo. Let's move on to Virgo. Super full moon is definitely going to be really affecting Virgo sun, rising, and moons, especially because it's a super one. So let's see, what should Virgo expect for the week? What's going on with Virgo this week? I was like, I'm gonna let that one fall out because I felt it. Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, so Virgos are really like driven, taking action. This moon is really driving you guys to just take action. Lots of action being taken. I feel like for everybody this week, because Mercury is becoming direct. That's why, like, okay, now we can start taking action on these things. That's why this is happening for all the zodiac signs right now. If you've noticed, like, new creations, taking action. Literally every reading I've done so far is like, I'm taking action. I'm not with this shit. Like, this is what's going on. So it's like the general reading for everybody. It seems like it's because Mercury is going direct, and we have the super full moon like charging us up for like, okay, now it's time. We've sat back and relaxed in Mercury retrograde, and now that it's becoming direct, it's like, now that we've learned these lessons by observing, like, okay, I did this, I did that, blah, 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 blah. Now is a time we can take action, sign these contracts, do this thing. And that's really what's going on with Virgo this week. You guys are like signing some type of contract this week. If you're a Virgo sun, rising, or moon, you are signing some type of contract, whether it's legal or not. You're signing some type of contract, whether it's for work or not. There's been something you've been putting on the side during this retrograde season, and now you are taking action for this signing deal, whatever it is. That's happening this week for Virgo. Let's clarify what else is going on with Virgo. It's like really like getting this done. I like this energy. Like, I can really feel it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So you're making money moves, taking action towards signing some type of contract. Maybe it even has to do with like being a mother figure, being around kids, or like teaching younger people about how to handle their finances better. Maybe you're teaching some other people, taking action with like the lessons that you've learned about how to handle money. I see something with finances and teaching others about it, and even having to do with like younger people or kids. Not in a sense of you're having kids, but you're really guiding younger people, or you're just really tapping into that like nurturing. Like Virgo is very nurturing, so you're really tapping into that definitely this week. Taking action, nurturing, and teaching others of the lessons that you have learned during this Mercury retrograde season, and you're taking action when it comes to signing some kind of contract. I'm getting that big time. Virgo is signing a contract this week of something they've been putting off during the Mercury retrograde season. Signing some type of contract, you're taking action, and you're teaching others, and not only just others, but yourself as well, about some type of financial structure that you have been like learning about yourself, or something you've like accomplished with finances. Now you want to teach others that as well this week. Okay, we're halfway through. Now it's time for Libra. So let's see. Sometimes I gotta crack my hips, so don't mind me. Ugh. My stomach's like, feed me. I don't know if you heard my stomach growl just now too. Alright, what's going on with Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. Sun, rising, moon. What's going on with Libra this week? So Libra, seems like you guys are at a standstill with finding peace within yourself this week. Trying to use that, like, figure out how to balance the outside with the inside. You may have been dealing with some things going on around you, and you haven't really been balanced in your mind as much as you'd really like to. So you're really working on finding that peace this week. You may find yourself really kind of taking a step back and like taking a deep breath and like, okay, this happened. Let me think about it. Let this just marinate and make a decision. Not right now, because I need to really, I see Libras just really kind of like something happens and just being mindful of taking a step back a lot this week. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes we need to take a step back, and I see Libras really just kind of, there's going to be instances throughout the week for Libra where they're going to be like, oh, something is going on, and you just kind of like take a step back, and you're going to be really thinking on whatever is happening around you. And it's going to be like multiple instances for Libra this week. Let's see what else is going on with Libra. I want to pull another card for you guys. I said another card, not a bajillion cards. What the hell? Alright, one more card for Libra. I said one. What the hell is this? One more card for Libra. Maybe this is kind of saying like move on to the next sign. Alright, Libra, 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 Libra. Yeah. So, Hanged Man. So you're really just in a space of things are happening around you and you're observing them. And it's not an overwhelming feeling. You don't feel overwhelmed. You're really just seeing things happen around you, and you're taking a step back and observing things and letting them marinate before you make any decisions. So this week is really just being mindful, finding peace within, and just having things happen around you, and just kind of you're being present, but you're not really taking action towards making any decisions. You're just kind of watching everything going on around you and taking a step back and thinking on like what is happening around you. And this is not the week for Libra to make any set decisions. This is more of a week to just kind of observe what's going on. Maybe next week, but this week, weigh out your options and just observe everything going on around you, and really focus on quieting the mind and being present. That's what's going on with Libra this week. Okay, so it's like a very peaceful week for Libra. That's what I'm getting out of this. So this is a good week for Libra too. I feel like this is a good reading so far for everybody. Like no one's gotten a shitty reading. All right, let's do Scorpio. Ooh, I always get like nervous when it comes to my sign, because I'm like, damn, Even though I know it's a general reading, so it may not particularly pertain to me. Like, I do readings on myself all the time. Alright, what's going on with Scorpio this week? Alright. Scorpio, you are not spending money this week. You're really holding on tight. You're focusing on saving money this week. You're really focused on, like, I'm not spending a damn thing. I am saving my money this week. You're holding on to your possessions. You're really focused on saving and not spending. You've had a lot of money come in lately, and instead of doing your usual, what you have in the past couple of years, spending, and then you don't have anything at all, you've learned these financial issues that you've had. So this week you're really holding on tight to your money, and you're working on saving up money, Scorpio. This week you're really working on saving up money. What else is going on with Scorpio this week? Yep. And you're really stepping into being yourself and showing who you are and letting that passion come out of you. And you're really not caring what other people think around you. You're just like, I'm here to be me and do what I gotta do, and this is who I am. And people are going to be very drawn to you this week as well, Scorpio. There's going to be a lot of people coming to you this week, from all aspects. So I was going to say, be careful what you say, but no, don't. This week is like, be authentically you, Scorpio, and people are going to be really gravitated towards you this week because of how genuine of yourself you really are, and people are going to be very drawn to you just because of that energy you're putting out there. People are going to be like, wow, like, how do you do that? How are you so comfortable with just being yourself? People are so attracted to that stuff, seriously, and they're going to be very attracted to us Scorpios this week because of that. So, all right, good week for Scorpio. Let's see, Sagittarius. Sag, sun, rising, and moon. What the hell? No. All right. What's going on with Sagittarius this week? My moon is in Sag, so it's gonna matter for me too. What's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius, what's going on with y'all this week? Six of Staffs. You guys are on the move, making moves. Very determined, headstrong. Very headstrong, determined energy this week for Sagittarius. What else besides this headstrong energy? Like, you guys are just so determined this week. So determined to get this stuff done. So determined. You very, like, just determined about literally everything this week. Not so good for money, it looks like, this week for you guys. Be careful about your spending habits this week, Sagittarius, because it looks like you are trying to spend more money than you actually have. Focus on budgeting. Maybe that's where the determination is coming from. You're determined on not spending things like irresponsibly. You're determined on fixing that bad habit of just being spontaneously like, oh yeah, let's just blow this money, who gives a shit. Sagittarius, this week you're determined on working on your financial budget. That's what's going on with Sagittarius this week. You guys are working on your finances. Do not spend money. Budget your money. That is a forewarning. That is a lesson that Mercury was trying to teach you, sounds like. And you're determined to keep going with that this week. You may come up with some bumps in the road where your like natural Sag energy is going to be like, oh yeah, let's just fuck it. Let's just go do it. And then you're going to be like, no, got to stick to that determined. I can still have fun, but I'm not going to be irresponsible when it comes to spending my money. That's what's going on with Sagittarius this week. Let's do Capricorn. What is... I got an itch. What is going on with Capricorn this week? Capricorn. Oh, alright. You guys do not have time for any childish games. You guys are like big Sag energy. I mean, my bad. big Cap energy where you're just very serious, very driven, very hardworking, kind of boring this week, it seems like. You guys are just really focused on, I don't have time to play games. I don't have time for this stuff. You guys are being very like, I don't have time. And it seems like you're like being kind of mean to other people this week. And you don't really care because you're like, well, I gotta focus on what I gotta do this week. And, oh well, if I hurt your feelings. That's what I'm getting from this Page of Swords, which is kind of funny. Oh, and then Three of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, you guys just really don't have time for anybody and their crap this week. And you as well. You have, it seems like you have more money going out than coming in this week too. Maybe that's why you're in such a crabby mood this week, Capricorn. Huh. Yeah, it just seems like you guys are just like you're not going to be very social all this week. You're going to be avoiding people. You're going to be really driven to like just working on work. That's it. Like nothing else is going to be on your mind this week. It seems like you're going to be kind of like pessimistic about everything. And you have more money going out than coming in this week. Why that is, I have no idea. Let's see. Let me pull one more card for Capricorn. Get one more card. Capricorn. Yeah. I mean, you guys are just, there is still some like nurturing side to you this week as well. It seems like this full moon today, you're going to be really focused on like nurturing and loving others. But then I feel like after the full moon passes later on in the week, this is where you guys are going to be at. You're going to be like, focus on what I got to take care of. I'm focused on my work. I'm not focused on anything else. But you're still going to have some kind of soft spot for the people that are in your close circle. So you're not going to be so dismissive like I originally said. It seems like you're going to be dismissive, but you're not coming from a place from being mean. You're coming from a place of love, and you're just like, I got to focus on what I got to take care of. So if anybody has a Capricorn in their life, do not be offended by how they may come off this week, because that is not their intentions. Their intentions are they just got to focus on what I got to focus on because they've been dealing with some shit. And this week they're really trying to make a turnaround, and they still love you. So I'm getting Capricorn. All right, let's do Aquarius. What is going on with Aquarius this week? Aquarius. What's going on with you guys this week? Oops. So there's going to be some traveling going on this week for Aquarius. Looks like an Aquarius is going to be moving or going across like seas. You're traveling somewhere far from your home, or you just got back from a vacation or traveling. But I see Aquarius like definitely traveling or just got back from traveling. Let's see what else is going on with Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius. Oh, and it looks like you're juggling. You're juggling between this move that you're juggling between like, should you do this move, should you not? And it looks like you're going to end up choosing to make that move, but you're really going to be juggling between these two different things this week. You don't know which one to pick. You're really indecisive. You're not sure what the right answer to this problem is. Whether or not the moving is the right answer or not, or taking this move or just this travel may be the answer or not. But that's what's going to end up happening. Some type of traveling, moving, overseas kind of thing is happening this week. Let me pull one more card for Aquarius. Because I feel like I'm not like picking up enough. Alright, so we got the Moon and then Seven of Pentacles. So once again, it seems like you are indecisive. You're unsure of what to do, which, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. But, I mean, you're being optimistic, or the choice, this decision that you make, you're being optimistic about it. So this decision that you're weighing out, that you're unsure of what path to take, it's going to end up being like, you're going to be very optimistic about this decision that you do decide to make. So it seems like in the end, Aquarius, with whatever is going on with you guys personally, it's going to be the right move. And it seems like, you know, you kind of, you're stepping in the right direction. This move is a very good thing for you to do, and you have a lot of like good things coming in from whatever the decision you end up making towards the end of this week. You're gonna see like kind of unfold in front of you of like, oh, I did make the right decision, this was the right thing to do, I feel good about myself, I'm very optimistic. And just like money coming in too, something with money. Maybe you'll get some type of check or something with money for Aquarius this week. Maybe somebody's owed you money and you're going to get that this week. Maybe that's what it has to do with as well. All right, Pisces. This full moon is going to be affecting you too because it is your polarity, which is the opposite. So, yeah, full moon. And Mercury also for Aquarius. Mercury is in Aquarius, but only for a few more days and going back into Pisces, since it will be going back direct tomorrow. All right, so what's going on with Pisces this week? What should Pisces expect for this week? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like you guys have some things, some kind of moves that need to be made. You're planning out, mapping out some type of decision that needs to be made so things can really fall into place and really come together as one. What else is going on? It really seems like you're just like weighing out like, what should I do this? What's the best? Not questioning what is the best thing to do, but like you're making moves on like, okay, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that. And so that's what I really see what's going on with Pisces this week. You're kind of like, you've been having this thing on your mind and you're trying to figure out which direction, like you're mapping out like, if I do this, then we'll do this. And then if we do this, then you have like plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, da 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 da. Basically with like making this decision that's like stepping into the new thing, the new part of you that you want to present to the world about yourself. That's what I see going on for Pisces. But what else can we pull for Pisces this week? What else can we accept for Pisces? Justice. So something legal. There's going to be some type of legal thing happening as well this week. Maybe something you know about or did not know about. Justice is definitely going to be served this week, and it's going to be in not what you want or what this other person wants. It's going to be, justice is going to be served. Karma's coming back to you or this person, whether it's good or bad. It's going to be fair. It's not picking or choosing sides. It's going to be, this is what's fair and this is just what it is. Let me pull one more thing for Pisces because I feel like we need a little bit more than that for this week. Okay. Yeah, and you guys are like not in your head this week. It seems like you're stepping out of like from typically being Pisces, like imagination in your head, and really stepping out more of like more stepping out as to don't make any rash decisions. This is like more of a forewarning. Do not make any rash decisions this week. Pull one more. Yeah, so Pisces, I got 5 of Cups as well for you guys. Do not make any rash decisions this week. And it seems like you're being very pessimistic. Like, yeah, I've done all these like mapping out, and like I've had this idea and I've been working on it, and it's, you know, and I've been coming with plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, and then justice got served whether it was in your favor or not. And then it's like, now you're like, this really pisses me off, and you're kind of like not, you should be, meditating and like trying to figure out, okay, well, why is this happening? Why is that happening? But instead, you're focusing on all the things that are going wrong instead of the things that you actually do have that are going right. Your mind is not focused on the right thing towards the end of the week. Because with the 5 of Cups, the thing to remember is, yeah, you have 3 cups knocked over, but you have 2 standing up still. And that's what you really need to focus on, is the 2 that you have standing up. You still have these things. Shit hasn't hit the fan like you're perceiving it to be this week, Pisces. So really grasp into that positive energy, that hope, that light that is there, because it is there. It's not some imagination bullshit. It's really there. Stop focusing on the bad things around you. Even if things didn't fall into place the way you wanted them to, that doesn't mean that what you want isn't going to happen. That just means what you wanted, there's something better to come for you, and you got to just have some faith and trust in the universe that things are going to play out not only fair, but you're going to get what you deserve. And you know what you deserve. So give it some time and give it some faith. That's what I'm really getting for this week for Pisces. Now I will do a bonus full moon reading for everybody. Let's just find out for the collective, all the signs, because I'm not going to be doing a full moon reading. So let's just pull out one card for everyone as a collective, from what this full moon, I keep dropping cards, what to expect from this full moon. Everyone's a collective. What's the message of the full moon? Too many cards fell out. I feel like just everything's just like flying out right now. What is the message? No. Alright, give me just give me a collective reading for everybody for this full moon. What is the message that we should really listen to on this full moon today in Virgo? Ten of Wands. Don't be so overwhelmed by everything you put on your plate, guys. Make time for the important things. I feel like I need to get down like this because I don't want to crouch. So, yeah. So, basically for everyone, this is the collective card, 10 of Wands. For the full moon, just don't we all have too much on our plate, and we really just need to sit down and focus on what is important and realizing that everything will fall into place, and try not to get so overwhelmed. Release what does not have really a set, like just what no longer serves a purpose in your life. Release that stuff. Release those sticks. Put them down and carry the other ones that do serve a purpose still, with intention of good and positive. That is the collective reading. So guys, this was Tarot of the Week for this week. Remember, we have a super full moon in Virgo today, and Mercury is going direct tomorrow, and then we'll be going back into Pisces because it's in Aquarius. Because remember, when something is in retrograde, it moves backwards, which is why it was in Pisces, then went back into Aquarius because it started moving backwards, and now it's going direct, it's moving forwards again and going back into Pisces. So with that being said, please make sure to subscribe and like, and check out Tina Blow on YouTube as well, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Links will be down below. Do not forget about my March predictions and other services, and my Etsy store to purchase handmade products I make myself. Alright guys, this was great. I really like this reading. I feel like everyone got a really good reading this week. So comment down below what you thought. Okay,